Are you having a hard time figuring out what to get Dad for Father's Day? You should check out Row 1 Brand's Vintage Pictorum Gallery. They have America's best sports art. With over 7,200 historic sports prints, you're assured to find something unique for Dad this Father's Day. Instead of a boring old tie, get him a historic baseball photo taken by Henry High Sandom at the historic Polo Grounds Stadium in New York City during the 1894 Temple Cup. Or, if he's an NFL buff, check out the 1963 vintage NFL poster. These are so good looking that you'll be amazed how they turn out. Shop now at sportshistorynetwork.com/row1 and save 15% off your order.
Now it's time to take a sports break, a look at sports history on a daily basis. Hello, my friends in sports history. This is Darren Hayes of the Sports Jersey Dispatch. Welcome once again to the Pig Pen, your place for all things great sports history and team sports. And our jersey numbers for today that we're going to be talking about are the numbers 21, number 3, and number 4. June 12, 1880, Worcester Ruby Legs pitcher Lee Richmond threw the first perfect game in MLB history, a 1-0 win over the Cleveland Blues at the Agricultural Fairgrounds in Worcester, Massachusetts. Now, according to Saber.org, Richmond also accomplished a number of other noteworthy firsts during his 6-year Major League career. However, because of the fact that he played concurrently as an amateur and as a professional, the original rules were a little bit awkward for record keeping as they banned a professional athlete from participating in amateur sports. So much so that his eligibility was the focus of the December 1879 meeting of the American College Baseball Association. In 1879, for instance, he held the Chicago White Stockings hit list in his professional debut, and around the same time, he led his Brown University squad to the collegiate championship. His left-handed delivery of pitches caused changes in baseball strategy that are integral to every game played today. June 12, 1922, the St. Louis Browns pitcher Hub Pruitt, who would in later years wear number 21, struck out future Baseball Hall of Fame hitter Babe Ruth number 3 consecutive at-bats as St. Louis defeated the New York Yankees 7-1 at the Sportsman's Park in St. Louis, Missouri. June 12, 1928, New York Yankees stud first baseman number 4 Lou Gehrig took a total of 14 bases in a game. He had 3 triples and 2 home runs in a 15-7 victory over the Chicago White Sox. The future Baseball Hall of Fame player blazed the Chicago ballpark with the day that most people could only dream of. Oh, and by the way, Babe Ruth homered 2 in the game as his teammate. And on the football side of things, over on Pigskin Dispatch, we celebrate a couple of Hall of Fame birthdays today. Harold Muller, the two-way end of the University of California from 1920 through 1922, was born in 1901 on June 12th. And in 1947, in Sandstone, Minnesota, Steve Kiner, the All-American linebacker from the University of Tennessee that played in the late 60s, was born. Other notable birthdays on June 12th from the gridiron are Dallas Clark, the great tight end that played in the NFL, Larry Foote, the inside linebacker, was born in 1980, and Donnie Avery, the wide receiver in the NFL, born in 1984. Sportscaster Marv Albert was born in 1941 on this day, and Canadian ice hockey player Mark Tardif was born in 1949. Happy birthday also goes out to Scott Aldred, American baseball pitcher with the Twins from 1968. He was born. Kevin Turner, a fullback in the NFL with the Eagles, born in 1969. And Mathel Snyder, 1969, he was an American NHL defenseman with the Islanders and the Maple Leafs. And in 1970, Damon Buford, American baseball outfielder for the Texas Rangers, was born in Maryland. Also that same day in 1970, happy birthday to Lee Mayberry, the NBA guard of the Milwaukee Bucks and Vancouver Grizzlies, born at Tulsa, Oklahoma on this day. Thank you for joining us for this little bit of history, taking time out from your busy day. Come back tomorrow and each day for another sports break. And until tomorrow, have a great sports history day. Sorry, but my pitching coach just called timeout and he's coming out to the mound. I think I'm going to get yanked for a reliever. We'll see you back tomorrow for some more great sports history on Sports Jersey Dispatch Podcast. We invite you to check out our websites, jerseydispatch.com and pigskindispatch.com. Not only see the daily sports history, but to experience the preservation of great events and people that play the games. Find us on Pigskin Dispatch. It's also on social media outlets of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget the Pigskin Dispatch YouTube channel to get all your daily sports history. Pigskin Dispatch is happy to be associated with the Sports History Network, the sports headquarters of yesteryear, found at sportshistorynetwork.com.
This podcast is part of the Sports History Network, your headquarters for the yesteryear of your favorite sport. You can learn more at sportshistorynetwork.com.
At the Sports History Network, we're all about sports yesteryear, and so we're so pleased to introduce you to Row One, an online memorabilia gallery and shop that brings your sports history to life anywhere. The Row One gallery includes over 5,200 gorgeously reproduced prints of team posters, game program covers, game tickets, advertisements, and more in baseball, pro and college football, pro and college basketball, and more. And any gallery item may be printed in a variety of sizes on wood, metal, canvas, acrylic, or poster paper. And in Row One shop, check out the thousands more of unique items with the retro and historical designs dating back to 1876, including t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, phone cases, mugs, blankets, pillows, towels, and even shower curtains. Go to sportshistorynetwork.com, ROW1, for access to the full Row One catalog and for gallery prints and gift items, plus get a 15% discount off all prints on the Row One Pictorum Gallery with coupon code SHN15. Follow the link on the show notes.